Welcome back with Asia Spooky Story Time. This is the part 3 of the story The Faceless One, or The Faceless Victim. As you can see in part 1, there was no clue. In the part 2, a detective named Alan Graves found a single tiny clue. And after Detective Alan Graves knew about that record, he couldn't sleep. The footage haunted him. Unnatural twitch. It wasn't the jerking of a dead body. It was deliberate, controlled. Something has still been inside that faceless corpse. But the worst part, the video file that he was found was now gone. That morning, when he tried to show it to his team, the footage he just found had been corrupt. The IT department couldn't recover it, and the backup file had mysteriously been erased. The only evidence of what he had seen was in his own mind. And he was starting to doubt his own sanity. At 2:47 a.m., the knock. Alan sat in his apartment gripping his pistol. He hadn't told anyone. But he hadn't left his office for hours, staring at the empty black screen, hoping the file would appear. Then he heard a knock. Their slow, deliberate taps against his door. His breath caught in his throat. He lived alone. Oh my god, that was so chilly. So basically, Detective Alan is live alone, but then something happened at that time. Someone knocking on his door. What would you do? Oh my god. Peering through the peephole, his stomach twisted. There was someone standing in the dim halfway. Just beyond the flickering light, a man, red clothes, familiar posture. At that time, Alan's blood ran cold. He knew it was the last victim, the man from the footage. But then, the man, he was standing, moving, and his faceless head was tilted, as if staring right at the peephole. The knocking came again. And that time, Alan was stumbled backward, his mind screaming at him to run. But then, his phone buzzed. A new message. A known number. He hesitated before unlocking it. The text was short. Open the door. A sudden realization struck him. The victim. No one had recognized them. No past, no identity, What if they weren't being erased? What if they had never been people to begin with? What if they were something else? Alan's breathing slow. His fingers tightened around his gun. And then doorknob began to turn. Oh my god! That was the last part of this. The Faceless One, the AI said. But still, if you want me to continue, I ask the AI to give me the part 4, of course. Oh my god, you know, I'm right now in the middle of the night. I mean, it's like 2:31 a.m. right now, reading this story with like alone in my room, even though I live with my father here, but still it's kind of quiet here, so that's why I turn on the light in my, oh my god. But still, what do you think about the story? Do you had any clue? So basically, my suggest or my opinion about that the Faceless One is, maybe there's creatures that we never knew. That's why it's not a human being, you know? And maybe I'm a little bit tell you about spoiler for the part 4, because the AI just give me. It's kind of make me wonder. Oh my god, what was that? Okay, it's kind of make me don't want to read it, but still. See you on the part 4. Anyway, I hope you have a nice good night and good morning sleep. Yeah, something like that. And